Hello. I would like to start by sharing with you some fun facts about marijuana. Fun fact number one: no one knows where marijuana originated from, which is funny to me because a lot of people like the way marijuana makes them feel, but they don't know where it came from. But we do know that according to Live Science, the first document talking about marijuana was the Drug Enforcement Administration Museum in Arlington, Virginia. It talks about the first time cannabis was actually used, which was in 2727 BC. That's a long time ago. Fun fact number two: cats and dogs can benefit from using medical marijuana too. The cannabis products that are used for pets are made from hemp, which is another variety of the same plant as marijuana. They call it cannabis sativa. So today I want to share with you all why I think that marijuana should be legalized all over the United States, not just in some states for medical and recreational use. Many of us have heard many debates on whether marijuana should be legalized or not. Does anybody here believe that marijuana should not be legalized? Well, for those of you that don't believe that marijuana should be legalized, I hope that by the end of my speech, I can change your mind. So recently I traveled to Las Vegas to visit a friend. Now, Las Vegas is in Nevada, and Nevada is one of the few states that have legalized marijuana. So while there, I wanted to see what all the excitement was about in the dispensaries. So I do not smoke marijuana, but I just wanted to see what it was about. So I went, and they had all types of items with THC. Now, THC is tetrahydrocannabinol, which is the chemical responsible for most of marijuana's psychological effects. The thing that I like most is that it actually told you how much THC was in the item. They had items from plants, cookies, pretzels, gummies, brownies, wax, anything you could think of. It was like a marijuana Walmart. So I'm not here to encourage you all to start partaking in the use of marijuana, but what if the option was presented to you without being fined or getting in trouble for partaking in the use of marijuana? What if you can go to the store like you do to get alcohol to grab marijuana? Imagine being in pain and not wanting to take pain pills because they are harmful to your organs. What if you had the option to go to a dispensary or get a prescription from the doctor to get medical marijuana? So today I will discuss how legalizing marijuana can help with chronic pain. Then I will discuss how it can help reduce the arrest rate. And finally, I will discuss how marijuana is less harmful than alcohol or pain pills. So let me start by telling you how marijuana can help with pain. Now, marijuana was used for healing before it was used for a recreational drug. Now, according to the book, Marijuana as Medicine, The Science Behind the Controversy by Allison Mack and Janet Joy, they stated that marijuana was used in tea or as an herbal extract to heal people. They didn't smoke it back then. They used marijuana to cure ailments such as gout, malaria, vomiting, parasitic infection, and hemorrhaging. They also use marijuana as remedies in China for diarrhea. In India, they also use marijuana to relieve pain, promote sleep, promote appetites, and also to help with the digestive system. The first American conference of the clinical use of marijuana was held in Ohio in 1860. Physicians reported that marijuana treated gonorrhea, pain, chronic coughing, and a host of other conditions. Now, as I read on, I've learned that once pure marijuana came available, they started coming out with synthetic drugs such as aspirins, barbiturates to replace herbal remedies. Wouldn't you like to put something natural in your body versus something synthetic? Now that I have shared with you some background information on marijuana and how it heals, let me share with you how the arrest rate may decrease if marijuana was legal. According to Julian Morris, he states that the largest benefits in terms of crime reduction, with the possible exception of traffic related crimes, come from the legalization of marijuana for adult recreational use. Now, if they made marijuana legal, authorities can focus their attention more on crimes that really matter, such as sex trafficking, which have gotten everybody in a raw over the past few weeks, or anything else that is more harmful than a plant. Morris also discussed how legalization of marijuana caused a decrease in drunk driving in certain states, and how there is a significantly reduction in marijuana related crimes such as possession, distribution, and production. How will we know what it can do for our state if we don't legalize it, or if they don't legalize it? Now that I have shared with you all how the crime can be reduced, lastly, let me share with you how marijuana is less harmful than alcohol and pain pills. So I read a news article titled "Legalized Marijuana Debated by Dionysus," and he wrote about a man that had a rare genetic disorder that caused his joints to hurt. He explained how marijuana worked for him as much as painkillers, and how he also watched his cousin grow addictive to pain pills because he also had a rare disorder that caused him to be in pain. So, as we all know, that the opioid crisis is ridiculous in our country. In an article on the Business Insider website, I read that in 2016, alcohol was the 7th leading cause of death. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, 90,000 people have died from alcohol-induced causes in the United States in 2014, while no deaths from marijuana overdose have been reported. So now that you can see, there's a huge difference in the effects from alcohol and marijuana. I have discussed with you all how legalizing marijuana can heal, how it may reduce the arrest rate, and how it's less harmful than alcohol. The government should legalize marijuana all over the United States so everyone can reap some of the benefits that they're reaping over in some other states. So even though we have no idea where marijuana originated from, we do know that if it was legal, there would be much happier people and maybe happier cats and dogs in the United States. Thank you.